Long period of time.
And then Rick Nash, John, boy, does he look like he's going to be a great player in this league. That's a special
they
player.
Should be proud of him, and you can see why they've kept him here as an 18-year-old. There's a lot of times you say, why rush players? Why make them do things? But you know what? Sometimes it's smart. Sam has some big guys on the ice.
Lynn, let's see. It's Oliva taking the face off. He knocks down and cross-checks Grant Marshall. It's just ugly. This is just ugly. Barnaby is being held away from Derek Wassler. Oliva and Grant Marshall just winging away. Sandy McCarthy and Tyler Wright are paired off. And this is really degenerated into a mess.
Shelley jumped Malakoff from behind, and the Rangers had to put their tough guys on the ice first, and Columbus put their tougher guys that were left on the ice. Oliwa took the face off. He doesn't take face off.
You know what?
I don't like this by either team. I don't like it by either team. There's still some shoving and pushing going on. There's
Tyler Wright and Sandy McCarthy. Wright wants to continue it. And the officials, three of them, trying to break it up.
You know, there's 0-0.
Yeah, the game is over.
Left on the
game
clock.
is over.
Blackburn's gone to the bench. You just get these players. This is stupid. This is stupid. The Rangers got throttled in Columbus, and this stuff at the end doesn't. I mean, to me, Shelley, if he wants to skate around and be a tough guy, then. And I think that's what got this stuff going. I really do, along with the Rangers' frustration.
Well, the ugly part of the game. And that's it. There'll be some post-game penalties handed out by referees Kerry Fraser and Tim Peel. There are players still in the penalty boxes.
Wright just kicked the Rangers' helmet as he was going off, and he fell on his behind. His follow through. He lost his balance. It's kind of embarrassing. And they shove him off. Denis stayed out on.
Before somebody says something or someone does something that ignites a very, very bad scene. It's already a bad scene, and you just don't want it to get any worse. And now the teams are heading for their respective locker rooms.
Columbus comes into New York on the 3rd of December.
Oh, that's not too far.
I suspect there'll be a few comments by both teams' players and management and everybody else involved before that gets fired up.
But the bigger thing would be for the Rangers to get retribution in the game and win the game.
2 points are more important than a scrap. I thought the referees and linesmen did a good job of vacating the penalty boxes. The Columbus team's gone to their locker room, and now Kasparaitis and Kieranson come on the ice, and they should just go off, get their gear, and get out of here. I didn't like the Rangers game, Sam. You know, this stuff at the end, that's byproduct of what's gone on, but the Rangers game of giveaway, and they can't disguise those mistakes.
It's like they took a couple of steps forward or one step forward, maybe 1.5 steps forward with the 2 wins, and then now they're taking a large step back with a game like this. Now they have to regroup.
Oliwa's taking a face-off. I mean, they countered with Grant Marshall. With Shelley gone, they had to get the toughest guy they had to take the draw. Both of them are wingers. They're not even centermen. You know, I don't know. And actually, Marshall goes down here after winning the draw, and Oliwa gives him a shot with a stick. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, you know what? He may get something, Sam. The butt end of the stick was sticking out 6 inches. I didn't realize it until I just saw that. And he came down with his right hand with the butt end sticking out. I'm sorry. I think the league will look at that.
And in my opinion, John, is premeditated. I think that's what he went out there to do.
Oh yeah, that's
the dirty play.
No, I don't like it. I don't like the butt end of a stick. I don't care what team you play for. That's not right.
Well, it's what the whole thing degenerated to in the final second.
Second shot with a stick too across the face. You know, things like that, the league watches every game, Sam. They're sitting in there right now watching this, and I wouldn't doubt that Oliwa, he's going to have to be talked to by the league.
Adversity's hit the Rangers. They're without their head coach for the next 2 games. Brian Trottier has been suspended, along with Krzysztof Oliwa, for the incident late in the game Saturday night in Columbus.
Sam, they're coming off their worst defensive game of the season in my mind, and then with the problems that arose at the end of the game, it puts them under the gun. Kerry Fraser here, as you see, warned the players. I did not see that when we did the game. I was told about it. They're absolutely right. But Oliwa used his stick twice on the centerman he was up against. The fight ensued. The Rangers ended up, because of Oliwa, see the stick, the butt end, and then the cross-check to the face, he was given 5 games. Brian Trottier, the head coach, put the players on the ice to be in that position. He's responsible, even though the players went over the line. The league came down on Brian Trottier for 2 games. He cannot be around the team prior or after tonight's game. Oliva has been sent back to New York, and McCarthy was given an instigator penalty, so he was fined $1,000 for that.
Brian Trottier met with the media, and I had a chance to speak with Krzysztof Oliwa as well about the suspension.
I'm responsible for the players that are going on the ice, and you know they're responsible when they're on the ice. But you know you accept that responsibility, and there's a 2-game suspension, and I'm gonna deal with it and move on. You know, learn from it. And
you regret the incident? If you could take it back, would you take it back?
Do I regret it? Man, you know, right now probably yes, but it's again, you know, that could have been me who you know, be on the receiving side, but you know, I didn't batten this guy, as they say, and you know, the Colin Campbell feels different, which is understanding. You know, a guy you know, broke my nose first period before me even dropping the gloves, you know, so now I want to be there ready second time around. So it's really, I can do nothing about it. I just kind of just suck it up, you know, and wish the guys good luck for the next 5 games, I guess, and just cheer them up and pay the price the hard way.
Sam, the league sent out a memo regarding situations like that towards the end of the game. In a one-sided game, the Rangers crossed the line. There's not. Tyler Wright, watch this. He's going to kick a Rangers helmet. Whoa! Slippery out there. We don't see much of this, and I don't like it.
It was a bad scene, and it began badly as far as the game was concerned.